Hey, hey, what do you say? We're doing this song for Avery Faye. That's right, we're back with Cannibal Corpse. And if you're wondering, yes, the guy, Corpse Grinder, is, I believe, the singer. Yes, at this point, this record comes out 2002-ish. It's called Gore Obsessed. That's one thing I will say about Cannibal Corpse is indeed, from the beginning of their careers until now, they are indeed gore obsessed. And the song that we're doing today is called Sanded Faceless for Avery Faye. Do you know the kind of hard work it takes to sand a face so there's less of it there, or face less? You need yourself a good bandsaw, or a good disc sander is probably what I would go with. And no matter how hard you go with a disc sander, it's going to get clogged up with the muck and guck and the goo inside the little abrasive areas. So you're going to have to clean all the muck and guck and goo and bone and all that off and continue to sand. It just seems like it's just too much work. It's too much effort. We're going to learn about Cannibal Corpse, and we're going to listen to that song. And if that sounds like a fun journey that you'd like to take with me, then I sure do appreciate that. I sure do think you're a fine person for sitting here right now, setting eyes peepers to peepers and saying, you know what, Shane, I'm going to sit here with you, goddammit. Even if this video sucks, even if this song sucks, I'm gonna be here with you because I'm with you. That makes me feel good inside. You really don't know how that does make me feel good. Cannibal Corpse. They got 543,000 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 jams. If you're a death metal gore fan, you know these songs, right? Hammer Smashed Face, 37 million plays. Scourge of Iron, we've done that, 23 million plays. I Come Blood. That's that song. We've done Cannibal Corpse here before, and that's the song where he goes, here's a bouncy little tune for you. And they catch the video of the security guard when he goes, it's about shooting blood from your cock. And the security guards always go, the fuck? Evisceration Plague, we have done that as well, 15 million plays. And Inhuman Harvest, 9 million plays. That comes from the Violence Unimagined album. Let's look into the albums ever so quickly. We'll just bounce through them. They've been around a long time. I remember the Chris Barnes years. Eaten Back to Life, 1989. Butchered at Birth. That's where those two records right there, the first three are the ones that I'm very familiar with. Tomb of the Mutilated, 1991. Oh, yeah, I took that knife and I cut it for her neck down. I don't know who that was, but it was disgusting when I heard it. The Bleeding, 1993. Vile. I remember that being a good one, yeah? That's right when Corpse Grinder gets in there. Gallery of Suicide, Bloodthirst, Live Cannibalism, Gore Obsessed. That's the record here where Sanded Faceless comes from. Kill, Vile, expanded edition. Just keeps on going. Torture comes out in 2012, torturing and eviscerating. They're like, you know, let's torture him, dude, with 2012's release. Then they came out and said, let's torture him and eviscerate him with 2013's A Skeletal Domain, Red Before Black, Violence Unimagined, and the 2023 album Chaos. Horrific. That is the albums. That's the Cannibal Corpse Catalum, as they say. Look into related artists for the band. If you're like, man, I never thought I would say this, Shane, but I loved that song. Here's some bands you might want to check out that's in that vein. Mayhem. That's weird. Dying Fetus. Obituary. Wonderful. Death. Carcass. Theocide. Morbid Angel. Entombed. Friend of mine used to call him Entombed. Entombed. He said, you're that fucking man, dude. Entombed. Fucking amazing. Behemoth. Mortician, Napalm Death, and Dark Throne. So you got some splashes of black metal in this. That's kind of off center for me, I feel like. Look into the bio and then we'll get into it. And yes, indeed, there is Corpse Grinder along with crew and friend and foe in the Cannibal Corpse family. And they're in some kind of a Busters. You know, they got done playing some games or something and they're just kind of checking out the rock gear on the wall, you know, but Dave and Buster's, they played some video games. Okay, they're going to talk about the Violence Unimagined record, so I want to come down here and see if I can find something else about him. Let's see. It's a Corpse Grinder in here. While they continue to do what they do with Applebaum, aplomb, the one substantial change to Cannibal Corpse in the 2020s is the addition of guitarist Eric Rutan to their ranks, joining Webster, founding drummer Paul Markovitz, guitarist Rob Barrett, and vocalist George the George Man Corpse Grinder, the Corpse Man Fisher. Known for his roles in Morbid Angel, Ripping Corpse, and most notably fronting the mighty Hate Eternal, Rutan has long established himself as one of the most dynamic forces in the contemporary death metal field. Well, congratulations to Eric Rutan for basically taking over the... you got yourself a nice plump area in their bio for Spotify, guy. So there you go. Good job. They don't want to talk about the formation of the band or none of that. They just want to say, let's talk about Eric. Avery Faye. Well, let me tell you, we're well on our way. We're going to listen to this for Avery Faye. Sanded Faceless. Is that going to come in with a beautiful female vocalist going, hoo, 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 hoo? I don't think so. I think it's going to come in with the noise of a saw or a sander doing the duties. This is the Titty Pie. Give you a taste, take a taste. Avery Faye, we listen to Sanded Faceless by Cannibal Corpse right here. Since we don't need a disc sander, I'll make the sound just like a child. Is that a sneaky riff coming in the background? Hit it! I want a mid-tempo banger right here. Crunchy guitars. Ride cymbal or hi-hats? It's not a bad way to come in. It's pretty tasty. This is when they were really trying to get a little bit more technical, yes? So they were a band, death metal band. Hear that bass? Sounds very young on this. I'm starting to be nervous that it's not Corpse Grinder because it sounds so young and so high pitched. Left to live in pain. You do it one more time. Little breather here. Gotta watch me. Now when you're in the mosh pit, you're dodging people with their phones up. It's like an obstacle course. Want 3 Sanded Facelesses. One more. I want 3. Or 4. Guys. Ooh, this bass guy's going crazy. Mutation of the Cadaver. Okay, so here's the thing, guys, is the reason why I was saying, because you can hear how technical that is. With Chris Barnes, it seemed like it was a little more straightforward stuff, and I want to say that I saw a quick interview or something or stuff with Chris Barnes where he was saying that he was a troublemaker. Yes, he was. He was a problem in the band. Yes, he was. He said, I may have started a lot of those fights. But he said there was a time period there where they wanted to get more technical and they wanted to get more to show the world that they weren't just a sloppy death metal band, but they were actually talented musicians that could play. And that's when they started to ramp up on the technicality. Now, I could be wrong about all of that. So you can get down there and say, you son of a bitchin' liar. Can you believe this fucking guy lying like that? It's just what I heard, okay? Get down there and tell me what you think of Sanded Faceless by Cannibal Corpse. I'd love to get to know you. Good, great, fantastic, Shane. I'm a huge fan of Cannibal Corpse. Let me lay out the myth and the lore, the folklore of the band. Sounds like there's a bomb going off outside. Yeah, say, Shane, I'm a huge fan. I'll tell you the myth, the lore, the folklore about everything that has to do with Cannibal Corpse, because I have read all of the biographies that are out there. So now I will take my favorite bits and pieces from those biographies and I will put it down here in this comment below for you. All-time favorite albums, all-time favorite songs. Have you seen Cannibal Corpse live? I believe I've seen them once before. It was Cannibal Corpse, Angel Corpse, and I want to say System of a Down was opening the whole thing. And then my old metal band played in the Chris Barnes years on the Tomb of the Mutilated tour with when they came through. They were on tour with Sinister and Cynic on that tour, and they let the local guys on the bills of some of the shows, and we got on. We did. We were special. We got on. Or you say not good, not great, Shane. It's goddamn disgusting stuff, and you keep doing it on your channel, and it's really starting to piss me off because it's just grody. It's grody to the max. And I don't understand why you continuously do it. This guy's growling. You don't know what he's saying. And the words that you do understand, know what he's saying. He's talking about sanding your damn face off. I don't want it, don't need it, never going to listen to it again. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know? If you got a request, want to see it on the channel, all you got to do is hit those links and put it in the comments. If you put it in the comments, I see it, like it, and we haven't done it, you will know that. Because I'll hit it with a heart and tell you I'm going to do your request for you. All right, Avery, there you go. Well done, my friend. Good job. Good job, yes. Swinging out. Cannibal Corpse.